milk chocolate togolaise African queen back in the building. What is up, kings and queens? So today we're just gonna run into, because when we was doing the whole like vote stuff, you guys said you wanted for me to do the long distance relationship advice. And yes, I've been in a relationship, guys. I've been in a relationship, and the guy was in Ghana and stuff. It was like we woke up next day. But some advice I can give you guys to just like when you want your relationship to improve, keep watching. Oh, before we do that, wait. Kings and queens, and wherever you're watching me, whoever you are, make sure you slap the African out of the subscribe button right now and the bell, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because I am giving you guys the best advice I give all my girls when they was once in a long distance relationship. So let's get into it. So guys, one more thing too, my advice is bomb, so make sure when you put it into work, you're gonna see improvement. So the first thing is, I want to make sure y'all have, like, you and your spouse have made an agreement, a serious ass agreement to what the things to do and not do, and how long y'all not gonna be able to see each other for, because those are the things are really important. So make sure y'all agree on that before you can even think about getting into any long distance relationship. The second thing, patience. Girls and guys, if you do not think you can have patience for your spouse, like such as like in some days where you guys are scheduled to text or call each other and he didn't or she didn't, make sure you're gonna like put it in perspective that shit like that is gonna happen, because everybody schedule is not always the same. It doesn't always go this way you plan out to go. So make sure you check that out. And also, if you do not think you can have patience, like, oh, we planning to see each other this and something happened, or if you can be fine with it and be like, okay, shit happened and we're just gonna plan another one, or just be like, consider how long it's gonna take for you guys to actually be able to see each other. It's probably sometime it will take 1 year or even more. Just be aware and be patient, because some days are just gonna be like, fuck, I don't want to do this no more. Like, it'll just be like, oh my god, everybody, especially Valentine's Day, bitch, if you're a girl, you know what I mean, because shit just get real fucked up, and I guess for some guys too. And not one last thing, the third thing is time management. You guys, like, that's when I was talking about how you guys plan a day where you're gonna text or call. You guys have to know the time difference and all of that to tell with this day or this time or every single day what time you are gonna be available to call your spouse or text. I do not say you guys text when you can't really reach each other that much or like have a long conversation. That's when you guys can text. But if you can get any long 2 to 3 hours, make sure you FaceTime them, because it's just like, I feel like it will do better. It would just like it would be beneficial. And the fourth thing is make sure you love yourself to the fullest. I know it's probably sound like tough, because I love myself to the fullest, or some people would be like, well, why do I have to? He will give me love. No, because long distance relationship is all about you, because you're gonna be with you and yourself for the longest until you see your spouse. So take that time to self-develop yourself, meaning you should be able to make yourself happy, even if he's not here to make it, to actually feel that, to feel that joy box of yours. Make sure you can do that yourself. Make sure you bring yourself to on a date. Do something for like, do stuff that is like, oh, if I was single, I had done this. But the thing I'm not saying though is to go and cheat with other guys or do shit that you shouldn't do. You're still in a relationship. You just have to like take more time to kind of like be with you, because it's all about you right now. It's not about nobody else. It's all about you. And you guys, like, that's one of the things I be telling the guy was like, the time we can't speak, you gotta self-develop on yourself, because when you self-develop on yourself and you like a stronger, even better version of yourself, you'll be able to give me or your whatever, not me, but like your spouse, the better version of you. And the better version of you is also, I'm sure, is gonna be the best thing. So make sure you self-develop. That is so important. Please do not depend your full love or happiness or joy on a guy. Like not like don't no. I mean like if he because some people don't take it lightly. If one people can be there, like, oh, I'm gonna be here, and they can't be there, just make sure you can be happy, and when he come up, y'all can be happy together, but make sure you grow on yourself. It's really important. I do not have to, like, I'm gonna stretch this. It's really important. You have to know how to love yourself, because from there and be able to just like make yourself happy, it's gonna go in the long way. Trust me. That's like one of the best tips I can give you. One of the best tips. So, and the second thing is, please, when you and your spouse are agreeing that y'all gonna be in the long distance relationship, do not think, oh, since my spouse is like sexually active, yeah, we're getting really into some deep shit. If he's sexually active or she's sexually active, make sure that y'all talk about it, that, oh, if you want your spouse to just be able to fuck other people and he tell you, okay. But if you do not, make sure y'all talk about it that, well, technically, if you're gonna be in a long distance relationship with me, you cannot fuck another girl, or he cannot, or she cannot fuck another guy. Make sure y'all make it clear to each other, because when shit start hitting the fan, it's not gonna be looking good for y'all. So make sure you address it that I don't want this shit. If you feel like you cannot handle it since you are active, make sure y'all just break it off, because it will not be worth it. I'm telling you, when that shit crisis hit, it's not gonna be worth the headache and the stress. So never make your spouse feel like, oh, it's okay for them to go out there and just sleep with another person. As long as they told you, then that means they're sorry or something. No, that's disrespectful. I don't care if it's a girl or a guy. Do not take that. That's disrespectful. Period. So the last but not least, is make sure y'all pray, boy. Girls and guys, just especially to my sister out there, please pray that this nigga is not a fuck boy, and this nigga is really true to what he's saying. I'm not saying to have a trust issues, or the way I'm saying I might seem like a trust issue to God, but please just pray that God is, if he's a white guy, he'll follow through wherever he say. And if he's not the wrong one, if he's the wrong one, please, God, show you the signal, because it's really important. I be praying for shit like that too. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I'm so serious right now. Like, make sure you pray, because if you're a Christian, Muslim, wherever you are, make sure you bring God into that relationship of yours, because it's gonna take a lot. So that is it. Yes. You guys understand. It's just like I wanted to tell you guys this, and I just wanted to give it to some people that really going through a lot and want some ideas. And if you want to see more, you want me to give you more advice, make sure you comment down below, and don't forget to slap the African out of the subscribe and bell, and also make sure you put in all so you can see all my videos and stuff like that. So these are more videos you will love.